Chapter 3. More about MS Excel 2019. Inside the chapter, types of charts, elements of a chart, creating a chart, adding chart, elements, formatting a chart, combination chart, spark lines, goal seek, grouping worksheets, ungrouping worksheets, consolidating data. A chart is the pictorial representation of data in the form of graph. It can be used to compare the relationship and growth of the values of the data. It provides accurate analysis of information. MS Excel 2019 provides a variety of charts. Users can create any type of chart to show and analyze the data values according to his choice and understandings. When you insert a chart in the Excel sheet, it is opened in a window called Data Sheet. When you apply some changes in the data, that changes are reflected to the chart automatically. Types of chart. Column chart. Column charts are used to compare values of the data by using vertical bars. Bars are the long rectangular rods which are displayed in vertical side. In column charts, categories are typically organized along the horizontal axis and values along the vertical axis. It is the default chart of MS Excel. Line chart. Line chart is used to display trends over time. It displays the chart in the form of lines. Line chart display lines going across the chart horizontally with the values axis being displayed on the left side of the chart. It works similar to plotter, which plots the graph on the graph paper using pens, which draws the lines in x-axis and y-axis direction. Pie chart. Pie chart is used to display the data in the form of circle. A circle is sliced in the sections which represent some percentage. It shows the contribution of each value to the sum of items. It is best to use this type of chart when you have only one data series. Bar chart. Bar chart is the chart which is used to display the data in the form of horizontal bars. Horizontal bar is the rectangular rod which is displayed in horizontal direction. In this type of chart, categories are represented in horizontal axis. All of the bar charts are available in 2D and 3D formats. Just like column chart, it also contains bars in the form of cylinder, cone and pyramid type. Area chart. Area charts are like line charts except that the area below the plot line is solid. Area charts are used to show trends over time or another category. It emphasizes on the magnitude, that is volume of change over time. Area chart comes in two formats, 2D area chart and 3D area chart. In many cases, 2D version of the area chart can be ineffective in displaying multiple series of data meaningfully. So, in that case, we can make use of 3D version of area chart. Static chart. Static chart is also known as XY chart. This type of chart is used to compare pairs of values. The purpose of static chart is to observe how the values of two series compares over time or another category. X-axis is usually assigned to an independent variable whose value is controlled or set by the experimenter. The y variable then becomes the dependent variable, the values that follow from each value of x. Stock chart. A stock chart is most often used to illustrate the fluctuation of stock prices. However, this chart may also be used for scientific data. It has been designed specifically for plotting data values related to stocks or shares. A stock chart also measures volume displays two vertical axes. The vertical axis on the left shows the volume of stocks traded, and vertical axis on the right shows the stock prices. Surface chart. Surface charts are useful when you want to find the optimum combinations between two sets of data. It shows trends in values across two dimensions in a continuous curve. There are various formats of surface charts available in MS Excel 2019, like 3D surface chart, wireframe 3D surface chart, contour chart, and wireframe contour chart. In surface chart, color and patterns indicate areas that are in same range of values. Donut chart. This type of chart is called donut because it is in a shape of donut, a circle with a hole in it. As in the pie chart, it displays data as sections of a circle but can have multiple data series. Each data series that you plot in a donut chart adds a ring to the chart. After you create a donut chart, you can rotate the slices for different perspectives. Focus on special slices by pulling out slices of the donut chart, or change the whole size of the donut chart to enlarge or reduce the size of the slices. Two formats of donut charts are donut and exploded donut. Bubble chart. Bubble chart shows the data values in the form of bubbles. It resembles the scatter chart but compares sets of 3 values instead of 2. As in scatter chart, it is also known as XYZ plots. 2 of the values are plotted on the X and Y axis, while the other is represented via the diameter of the bubble. The X and Y are the same as they are for the bubble graphs, but the Z value then controls the size of the point. Elements of a chart. A chart for the given table is given below. 1. Chart. Title. As the name chart title implies, refers to the tile given to the chart you have created. It describes what chart is all about. 2. Chart. Area. Chart area refers to the area in which a chart resides. All the chart elements and objects are included in a chart. 3. X-axis. X-axis refers to the horizontal axis of a chart. It is also called category axis. 4. Y-axis. Y-axis refers to the vertical axis of a chart. It is also called value axis. 5. Axis. Title. Axis title refers to the title given to the X-axis and Y-axis. 6. Data labels. Data labels are the data values on the basis of which a chart is created. 7. Data table. Data table is table contains the data values and is displayed at the bottom of the chart. 8. Grid lines. Grid lines are the horizontal or vertical lines, depends on the chart type displayed at the background of the chart. 9. Legend. Legend defines the color, patterns and symbols assigned to the data series. 10. Trend. Line. A trend line is a dotted line shows the overall direction of data. Creating a chart. Suppose we have the data of the XYZ company which shows the sales of a particular product for every 5 years. We want to create a cluster column chart for it. To create a chart, you need to follow the given steps. 1. Create an Excel sheet with the data as given in the figure. 2. Select the data including field names. 3. Go to Insert menu. 4. In Charts group, click on the drop-down arrow next to Column Chart. 5. A variety of column charts will be opened. 6. Select the cluster column chart from 2D column. 7. The chart will be created and inserted in the worksheet using the ribbon you have selected. 8. When you select the chart you have created, a Chart Tools tab appears on the ribbon. 9. Click on Chart Tools. Various tools related to the selected chart will be displayed. 10. To add various chart elements in the chart, click on the drop-down arrow next to Add Chart Element and add any element discussed in previous topic. 11. Click on the Quick Layout drop-down arrow and select the layout to change the layout of the chart from the available options. 12. You can also change the colors of the chart by clicking on the Change Color drop-down button and select the color of your choice. 13. Chart styles consists of various styles available for the chart. Choose one by clicking on it. 14. You can also swap the data by moving it from X-axis to Y-axis and from Y-axis to X-axis. For this, there is one option available in Chart Tools, that is Switch Row/Column. 15. Select Data option is used to change the data range for the chart. You click on this option. A Select Data Source dialog box opens. Enter the new data range and click OK button. 16. Chart Type option is used to change the type of chart to any other chart like pie chart, area chart, line chart, scatter chart, etc. You just need to click on Chart Type and a dialog box opens. Select the chart of your choice, and your existing chart will be replaced with the new chart. 17. Move Chart option is used to move the chart to another worksheet in the same workbook or another workbook. Do you know, a cell can contain total 32,767 number of characters. Adding chart elements. We have already discussed about the chart elements in the previous section. You can add them in the chart you have created like axis, axis title, chart title, data labels, data tables, grid lines, and other elements. Adding a chart title. To give a title to the chart, 1. Click on the chart you have created. 2. Go to Design tab. 3. Click on the drop-down arrow of the Add Chart Element option. 4. From the list, select the Chart Title option. 5. A further list opens. Click on None if you don't want to display the chart title. Otherwise, click on Above Chart or Centered Overlay option. 6. A chart title text box opens. 7. Type the title in it and click outside the chart. Adding axis title. 1. Select the chart. 2. Go to Design tab. 3. Click on the drop-down arrow of the Add Chart Element option. 4. From the list, select the Axis Title option. 5. You can click on Primary Horizontal to add the title for X-axis. 6. You can click on Primary Vertical to add the title for Y-axis. 7. When you click the desired option, a text box appears. 8. Type the title in it and click outside the chart area. Adding data labels 1. Select the chart. Go to Design tab. 2. Click on the drop-down arrow of the Add Chart Element option. 3. From the list, select the Data Labels option. 4. Select any of the given option according to your choice, and data labels will be inserted in the chart. Adding data table. 1. Select the chart. Go to Design tab. 2. Click on the drop-down arrow of the Add Chart Element option. 3. From the list, select the Data Table option. 4. Select any of the given option according to your choice, and data table will be inserted at the bottom of the chart. Adding grid lines. 1. Select the chart. Go to Design tab. 2. click on the drop-down arrow of the Add Chart Element option. 3. From the list, select the Grid Lines option. 4. There are various types of major and minor grid lines are available, which can be displayed in vertical direction or horizontal direction. Select any option according to your choice, and grid lines will appear in a chart accordingly. Adding legend. 1. Select the chart. Go to Design tab. 2. Click on the drop-down arrow of the Add Chart Element option. 3. From the list, select the Legend option. 4. Legend can be inserted to right, top, bottom or left. Select any option according to your choice. Adding trend line. 1. Select the chart. Go to Design tab. 2. Click on the drop-down arrow of the Add Chart Element option. 3. From the list, select the trend line option. 4. Select any of the given option according to your choice, and trend line will be inserted in the chart. After adding the elements, a chart will look like as shown below. Formatting a chart. Formatting means to give a different look to a chart by changing font, font color, border style, legends, data series, etc. Let us discuss how can we format a chart. Format block area. 1. Right-click on the block area and select the Format Block Area option from the list. 2. A Format Block Area task pane opens to the right side of the window. 3. Click on the Fill tab. Select any option by clicking on its corresponding radio button, say Gradient Fill. 4. Click on the arrow next to Preset Gradients and choose any color from the options. 5. Choose type and direction of the gradient fill. 6. Click on Color option to set the color with the preset gradient in the block area of a chart. 7. Now click on the Border tab. 8. To apply the border to the block area, click on Solid Line. 9. Select the color of your choice using Color option and set the other options as per your needs. A border will be applied to the block area of a chart. 10. You can see the effects side by side as you do selections in the task pane. Format Legend. To format the legend of a chart, follow the given steps. 1. Right-click on the legend boundary. A legend task pane opens on the right side of the window. 2. Click on Fill and Line tab. 3. Go to Fill option and select any option by clicking on its radio button, say Solid Fill, and choose the color. 4. Go to Border option and select any option by clicking on its radio button, say Solid Line, and select color and width of border. 5. You can also apply special effects to the legends by clicking on the Effects tab. 6. There are 3 types of effects given: shadow, glow, and soft edges. 7. Click on any effect type and choose the desired effect. Choose color of your choice and other options. 8. It is also possible to change the position of the legend in a chart, like top, bottom, left or right. For this, click on the Legend option tab. 9. Select the desired option where you want to place the legend in the chart. Format axis. A chart is created on the basis of data values which are represented in x-axis and y-axis in a chart. Excel determines the values of axis by default, but you can change these values. 1. Move your mouse pointer on the vertical axis and right-click on it. 2. A Format Axis task pane opens on the right side of the window. 3. Click on Axis option tab. 4. Click on the minimum text box and right 30 in the text box. 5. Click on the maximum text box and write down 150 in the text box. 6. The values in the vertical axis is changed accordingly and chart will be plotted according to the new values. Did you know you can also format the horizontal axis by right-clicking on it? A Format Axis task pane opens. Make the necessary settings and changes and see the effect on the horizontal axis in a chart. Format Data Series. To format data series, follow the given steps. 1. Right-click on the data series. Select the Format Data Series from the pop-up list. 2. A Format Data Series task pane opens on the right side of the window. 3. Click on the Fill tab. 4. Select any option by clicking on the corresponding radio button, say, Pattern Fill. 5. Select the required pattern. Change the foreground and background color by choosing the color from the foreground and background options. 6. To apply border to the data series, select Solid Radio button in Border option. 7. Choose border color and increase the width to see the effect. Fact file. You can also change the color of the axis and apply border and special effects to it. This can all be done through the Format Axis task pane by selecting the respective tab and options. Fact file. There are maximum 1,048,576 rows and 16,384 columns in a word combination chart. A combination chart allows you to combine two or more charts into a single chart. With this type of chart, one can merge the features of more than one chart types. Let us see how we can create a combination chart in Excel. 1. Create an Excel sheet with the data as shown in the figure. 2. Select entire table and click on Insert tab. 3. In Charts group, click on the small arrow of All Charts at the right bottom of the group. All charts at the bottom of the group. 4. An Insert Chart dialog box opens. 5. Click on All Charts tab and select the combo chart type and click OK button. 6. A combination chart of the selected data will get inserted in the worksheet. 7. Now you can add and format the elements in the chart by using Add Elements option and Format Elements as discussed in the previous topics. Spark lines. Spark lines are used to provide visual representation of data by adding the tiny charts in the worksheet cells. It will help you to analyze the trends in data values. Using spark lines, you can create a quick graph of a particular set of data. Although spark lines look like a miniature chart, but it is completely different from the Excel chart feature. Types of spark lines. MS Excel 2019 supports 3 types of spark lines. Line. The line type of spark line represents the data values, with or without a marker for each data point. Column. Column type of spark line represents the data values in the form of tiny columns. Win-loss. The win-loss type of spark line is a binary chart which represents data values as win or loss, where win blocks are represented by blue squares and little higher than loss blocks which are represented by red squares. Creating a spark line. 1. Select the data in a worksheet but don't select the field names. Say A2, C5. 2. Click on Insert tab and click on the Spark Line tab. 3. Select the type of spark line you want to create for your data values. Say, line. 4. A Create Sparklines dialog box opens. 5. Enter the data range, if not already selected. 6. Enter the location range, where you want to place your sparklines. Say D2, D5. 7. Click OK button. Similarly, you can create column sparklines or win-loss sparklines by using the column or win-loss option from the Insert tab and give the data range and location range. Goal Seek. Goal seeking means you have given an output and you need to calculate the input values for it. It is also called what-if analysis or back-solving. Goal Seek feature in Excel 2019 allows you to adjust a value used in a formula to achieve a specific goal. In simple words, if you know the output that you want to get by applying a formula and you want to know what input values are needed by a formula to get the output, you can use a Goal Seek feature provided by MS Excel 2019. Let us see how it works. 1. Open a blank worksheet and enter the values as given below. Suppose we have given the sales per month of each employee and calculate the total of quarter-wise, total for each month and grand total. Calculate the total for quarter 1 for the month January to March using sum function. Similarly, calculate the total for quarter 2 for the month April to June using sum function. Calculate the total month-wise also in totals row. Then calculate the grand total. 2. Now our grand total is 618. Using Goal Seek feature, we will determine the changes in C4 in order to get the grand total of 650. 3. Go to Data tab. 4. Click on What If Analysis in Forecast group. From the drop-down list, select Goal Seek option. 5. A Goal Seek dialog box will open in front of you. 6. In Set Cell text box, type the address of a cell on which we want to apply the Goal Seek, for example, J9. It must be noted that the cell we have chosen for the Goal Seek must be a formula cell. 7. Into Value text box, type the value we want on that cell. 8. Click in by changing cell text box and click in the cell in a worksheet which we want to change in order to get the desired result. Click on cell C4 or type C4 in this field. 9. Click OK button. 10. A dialog box appears showing the total which has been adjusted to get 650. Click OK button. 11. Observe the changes being done in the data in worksheet. Look in the figure with changes in data. The grouping worksheet. You can group the worksheets so that when the changes are done, that will be applied to all the worksheets in a group. So, you can do editing in multiple worksheets simultaneously. Let us see how we can group multiple worksheets. 1. Open a workbook. A worksheet will open named Sheet 1. 2. Add 2 more worksheets named Sheet 2 and Sheet 3. 3. Now, select the Sheet 1 tab. 4. Press Shift key from the keyboard and hold it and click on Sheet 3 tab. 5. You will observe that group of worksheets is created with 3 worksheets in it named Book 1 in the title bar. 6. Sheet 1 is active currently. Enter the data in it as shown in the figure. 7. Format the headings of the table by changing the background color to yellow and bold the heading text. 8. Apply border to all the cells from A1, E8. 9. Select column total and change its text color to red. 10. Select the roll no column and bold the text in it. 11. Click on any worksheet. You will notice that all the worksheet displays the common data with same formatting effects. Fact. 5. By default, there are 3 worksheets in a workbook. On-grouping worksheet. 1. Right-click on any sheet tab. 2. A pop-up list opens. Click on Select All Sheets option. 3. All grouped sheets will get selected. 4. Again, right-click on any sheet tab. 5. A pop-up list opens. 6. Click on On-Group Sheets option. 7. You will observe that the grouped sheets are on-grouped now. Now, if you do editing in one sheet, will not affect or applied on another. Consolidating data. Consolidating data means to integrate the data from different sources into a single destination. Let us explain it with the help of example. 1. Open the worksheets and group them by using the procedure explained in previous topic. 2. Click on Sheet 3 tab. Change the title of the table as Consolidated Test Report. 3. Select the cell B4 in Sheet 3. Click on Data tab and under Data Tools group, select Consolidate option. 5. A Consolidate dialog box opens. 6. From the function list box, click on the SEM function to calculate the total of the marks in the test reports of SEM1 and SEM2. 7. Click on the reference field box and select the range from Sheet 1 B4, B10. 8. Click on Add button and the reference will get added to all reference box. 9. Again, click on the reference file box. 10. Select the Sheet 2 tab and select the range from B4, B10. 11. Click on Add button and the reference will get added to the All reference box. 12. Click on OK button. 13. You will see the consolidated data displayed in Sheet 3 as shown in the figure. Each column has a column heading and contains similar data. There are no blank rows and columns within a list. Put each range of data in a separate worksheet. No need to enter any data in a master sheet where you want to put the consolidated data. Each range of data must have the same layout. Recap. Corner. A chart is the pictorial representation of data. Column charts are used to compare values of the data by using vertical bars. Line chart is used to display trends over time. Bar chart is the chart which is used to display the data in the form of horizontal bars. Donut chart displays data as sections of a circle but can have multiple data series. Legend. In a chart defines the color patterns and symbols assigned to the data series. Formatting means to give a different look to a chart by changing font color, border style, legends, data series, etc. A combination chart allows you to combine 2 or more charts into a single chart. You can group the worksheets so that any change made in one worksheet, it will be applied to all the worksheets in the group in one go. Consolidating data means to integrate the data from different sources into a single destination. Goal seeking means you have given an output and you need to calculate the input values for it.